Hello, this is Gangdu. Today I'd like to share about yesterday, which was quite eventful and meaningful for me. Yesterday, even though I didn't have official classes at the construction training center, I still went there. I wanted to continue working on my solar energy team project, and luckily, many of my classmates also showed up. Later in the evening, I even went to karaoke with one of my classmates. And after that, I worked my weekend call center job. At the training center, I was impressed by how dedicated everyone was. We managed to make solid progress and it felt great to work together as a team. At karaoke, my friend sang incredibly well. Her voice was so powerful and moving that I couldn't stop smiling. Singing freely like that really made me feel alive. Later at work, I received some news. My manager told me that my contract at the call center will not be extended. Surprisingly, I felt more relief than disappointment. Honestly, the job paid the bills, but it never gave me pride or satisfaction. The company focused only on short, efficient calls, not on solving real customer problems. Knowing that the end is near, I can now focus on working in my own way, prioritizing sincerity and customer satisfaction over numbers. From this job, I've learned so much about patience, communication, and service. These lessons will definitely help me in the future. Also, recently, one of my classmates shared an idea that really stuck with me. If you have 5 minutes and 5 tests, choose only the single most important one to do first. That made me realize the importance of priorities. Sometimes doing too many small things makes us forget what really matters. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story a little bit longer. Hello everyone, this is Gangdu. Today is day 19th of my 66-day challenge. Since last night has been raining. Honestly, I love rainy days. The air feels fresh and cool, and the sound of rain falling somehow makes me feel calm and reflective. Yesterday, I didn't have any official classes at the construction training center, but still, I went there because I wanted to work on my solar energy team project. Surprisingly, many of my classmates also showed up and we ended up making quite a lot of progress together. I was really impressed by how dedicated everyone was. It made me think, wow, people really do live their lives with so much effort and passion. Later in the evening, I went to karaoke place with one of my classmates, and let me tell you, it was amazing. She sang so well that I was honestly moved. It's been a while since I felt that pure joy of just singing together without worrying about anything else. I went home after that, took a short nap, and then headed to my weekend job. Now, here's the interesting part. At work, my manager told me some news. I had previously mentioned that I was willing to extend my contract at the call center, but apparently the extension is not going to happen. You might think I would feel disappointed or worried, but actually, my first reaction was relief. I felt lighter, almost happy. The reason is simple. Although the job gave me income, it never gave me a true sense of pride or fulfillment. The company cared more about efficiency, short and quick calls, rather than really solving the customer's problems for me. That didn't feel right. I wanted to help people properly, not just rush through conversations. Now that I know my contract won't be extended, I've decided to finish this job with gratitude but also with freedom. Since I no longer need to stress about performance scores, I can focus entirely on customer satisfaction in my own way. I want to leave knowing that I worked with sincerity, not just numbers. Through this job, I've learned so much about service, communication, and patience. These lessons will stay with me for the rest of my life. I believe they will help me in whatever career I pursue in the future. Speaking of the future, I've recently been thinking a lot about priorities. Not long ago, I had a small gathering with some of my favorite classmates at the training center. During our conversation, one of them shared a simple but powerful idea. She said, if you only have 5 minutes and 5 tasks to do, which one do you choose first? Always pick the single most important one and do it first. It wasn't exactly advice directed at me. It was just her sharing her own way of life. But it really hit home for me. Sometimes we get caught up in doing many little things, while the truly important tasks get delayed. Eventually, time runs out and the important things never get done. After hearing that, I realized I need to recheck my own priorities. What is truly important to me? Where should I focus my limited time and energy? This thought has been with me ever since. So today, I want to ask you the same questions. What are your priorities? Are you focusing on what really matters in your life? Or are you distracted by less important things? Maybe it's worth reflecting on. As for me, I will try to live with more clarity and focus, especially as I prepared for my future career. That's it for today's reflection. I hope all of you had a meaningful and happy day. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.